Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be a while because I didn't speak.
There it is.
It's there?
It's there.
Cool.
Are we good?
We're good. Yeah, we're good. Hello and welcome to the finals of our BYU Idaho practice tournament. I just need to get inside the game itself and we will be on our way. Sorry about the delays. We had some mad audio issues to work out. And we needed a mathematician in here, but we did okay. All right. And we are in. All right, we're going to get this started. All right, this is going to be, this is probably the most important part of all the games. It's going to be our banning phase. Over on the right hand side, we have Team Jolly Llamas. On the left hand side, we have Team Dequan Dance Grooves. Now, I've heard both teams talking so much between the end of our last game to now concerning what bands to use. This has been scientifically planned. I assure you of that. So far we have Tristana, Jinx, Vayne. So what's going on here is Dequan's Dance Grooves, team on the left, they are focus banning the ADC for the other team. They're focus banning the Jolly Llama's ADC. They are terrified of his name is Jensen, and in this case it's General Porkins. They're trying to eliminate all his characters to play, so my guess is he's going to play Caitlyn, because as far as I know, that's going to be his 1, 2, 3, fourth best that he's left with. I'm not going to say he's going to have a rough time, because he's a very well experienced ADC, or a attack damage carry. So either way though, they took away his biggest picks. As far as the other bans on the other side, taking away Galio, which is, as you can see on the left, Galio's main. Taking away Lucian, which is Dequan's main, and Morgana, which APOC 37 just became good with. So all of these bans are very specific to the players. They've been joking around when they've seen each other in person prior to this tournament about who they're going to ban. I wouldn't be surprised though if in our next game we're going to see a difference of bans based upon how this game goes. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to let off on General Porkins and let him play whatever he wants to play. I hope they would ban Vayne though. I'm sure Vayne is General Porkins' main ADC. Looks like Galio's flirting with Akali. Not sure if he's going to commit. He does have Fizz. They did not ban Fizz. his third best, from what I've been able to tell, is a Kali. I've not seen him use Lysandra. He can't go with Lysandra because he's not as good. He was talking the other day about how he wants to pick her up, and I can't see him actually using her when he's not very experienced with her here in the finals. Rayman or Ramen, Top Ramen, I'm not sure what to call him. Ramen going Rammus, very appropriate, I'd say. Rammus is, or Rayman is playing Rammus, and that's something that he's recently picked up. He got pretty good with him real fast. We'll see how it goes. Oh, Ari, here we go. That's right. Galio has been playing with Ari recently in preparation for this tournament. I'm not sure if the other team was expecting to see an Ari come out. General Porkins. Well, they focus ban General Porkins, so he's playing around with Bane. I'm surprised. I would expect to see Caitlyn. If Dequan on the left side here, Dequan playing for Dequan's Dance Grooves, he is really good with Sivir. And if he's going to play Sivir, he really wants General Porkins to go Caitlyn. Graves might be pretty good too. Dequan is just really good with Sivir's Spell Shield, and all of Caitlyn's abilities are very predictable. So it makes the Spell Shield count. Graves, not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting. We're going to see Sivir out of Dequan. They did not ban Sivir, which I thought they were going to do. There it is, Sivir. Oh, wait. We had a dodge by Galio. What is going on? Crash. Oh, Galio crashed. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I don't think he crashed. I think he quit. I'm kidding. Actually, I don't know what happened. I'm sure the client really did. I'm sure the client really did crash, but he can't be too sour about them banning Galio. Everyone was expecting Llamas to ban Galio. His Galio is scary. Last game he played Galio, believe it or not, he did most damage on his team, despite his ADC, Dequan, doing phenomenally well, despite their mid doing tons of damage. Still, Galio, playing Galio, was able to, I think he doubled the second place for most damage dealt in that game. I believe he doubled it with Galio. I don't know how you do that, but he did. So, I mean, we should see Llamas ban Galio every single game here, and the minute they don't is the minute Galio is going to go Galio. All right, here we go again. They said they agreed, gentlemen's agreement, to do the same ban, same picks. So no surprises here, right? I want to talk about just these two teams in general while we go through this process again. They should speed right through it, right? Just click lock in to click lock in. I would have to give Llamas a very favorable advantage in this matchup, but I'm not going to count out Dequan's Dance Grooves yet, because they can be cheeky players when they want to be. They can pull out the tricks. You know, if you're familiar with StarCraft, there's strategies known as cheese, which doesn't really translate as well to League of Legends, but there are some things you can do in League to get ahead, like invading and little things like that. It is possible for wait, we're seeing a Pantheon here. Okay. Well, we had the same bans, but different picks. So I guess the gentleman's agreement was same bans. I don't know. Ooh, it's out of my hands. This is interesting. Okay, it's interesting to see what they're picking based upon the last picks. It's as if they were able to pick what they wanted to, and then not just pretend like that game never happened, because it didn't. and then go into another round of picking based upon what they saw. So, for example, I mean, they know Ari's coming out for llamas, and Dequan's dance group's got to know that Graves is going out, etc., etc. However, it's tricky because we have Pantheon going top, and they haven't yet revealed their top laner for the llamas. So he just really did an interesting blind pick with that. And the Sivir lock in instantly. Oh, of course, sorry, I got confused. It's different because the order in which they came in is different. So I'm sure Pantheon was planning to go Pantheon the whole time, but because the order in which they were able to pick is different, we didn't see those champions yet, my bad. However, let's see. Okay, yeah, I understand what's going on now. My bad, I thought because of I didn't realize that the order that they came in had changed. I didn't realize for tournament matches and for custom games, I didn't realize that it would randomize like that. I thought that was just a draft pick, blind pick thing. Learning something new every day. Back to what I was saying. I mean, if I had to guess who would win in this is a best of 5. So first one to win 3 games is going to take it all. If I had to make a prediction, I would say llamas are going to win this 3-1. I think Dequan's Dance Grooves has the ability to win a game. I don't know about after that because I believe llamas are able to adapt to what happens. I mean, for all I know, it's going to be 3-0 for the llamas. But hey, they could surprise me. They could surprise each other. Oh, someone in the chat was telling me these are the same picks, so I guess I'm just dumb either way, because I didn't see Pantheon. I guess I was just too distracted in what I was talking about to notice that. My bad. Was it? So he's not supposed to be playing that? So he misclicked the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we were like, can we just do a different pick?
Oh.
And they were like, no, same pick. So we were like,
got it. So I was talking to one of the players, and apparently that Malphite is supposed to be a Maokai. That was a misclick. It was a misclick in the first round of selections before Galio dropped. He thought for some reason that Malphite was Maokai's new splash art, and he clicked Malphite. And after the drop, they were wondering if they could switch picks, but they all agreed to do the same. So he is committed, therefore, to his misclick of Malphite. So we have a misclicked Malphite top going against a Pantheon at this moment. That's really funny. So will that give an advantage then to Dequan's Dance Grooves? You know, I don't know, because I don't know much about the Escape Artist. I don't know. I mean, I know he plays Vladimir. I know he plays Maokai. I don't know much out of that. Does he know how to play Malphite? We're gonna find out. It's gonna be fun. I mean, hey, one's a rock, one's a tree. I mean, they're both made of nature, right? Can't be that hard. Can't be that different, right? Oh man, this is gonna be funny. As far as Pantheon goes, with V-Man over here. I know he's a pretty skilled player, and he played Pantheon in the last few games, and he did good. I saw him. I was a little worried with some of his ults that he was doing in some of the last games, but it turned out to be pretty good. I guess he coordinates well with his team. He's able to, because a few times it looked like he was just going in there solo, but he actually timed it perfectly with his team where he was landing in the middle of a team fight um, when he should. So I know he's got that down. So I'm going to be watching top real close. Speaking of watching, speaking of spectating, you guys should know that obviously I'm going to be spectating this game for you. We had some hiccups with some tech, and you are watching this game on a computer that has a trackpad, and so I'm going to be doing my best to keep everything good controlling on a trackpad. Obviously, I know there's the direct camera, which can do it all for me. But a few times in the last stream, we had some moments where we were watching via the directed camera, and right in the middle of something which the game deemed not as crucial but pretty important, it would flip over to our jungle killing some wolves, and we would miss something that we wanted to see. So I have to be careful with that. But either way, if this thing looks like it goes out of control for a second and you're like, where are we going? We're going on a little adventure. Bear with me. I'll be sure to correct it right away. I got these hotkeys down a little better. You know, I would have to give this skin advantage to the llamas. These are some beautiful skins. I am a personal favorite of the Mecha Malphite, so I guess that's my bias coming out. I really do like this Graves pick. I haven't seen General Porkins play Graves, but I mean, I'm trying to remember the exact number. General Porkins in ranked games has, I believe, over 1,000 games just in ADC. It might be more than that. It might be 2,000. If someone knows, go ahead and let us all know. But he does a lot of ADC, so I don't think it really matters what ADC he plays. He's going to wreck. Up here at the top right, sporting the red or the purple, whatever you want to call it, we've got the Jolly Llamas, and down here in the bottom left, we have Dequan's Dance Grooves. Now what's going to happen here is we're going to see whether or not Dance Grooves is going to go for an invade. The tricky thing about that is Jolly Llamas are pretty keen to their methods of invading. They've seen him do it before. The player El Cabeller, who is playing as Thresh, is actually roommates with the player who is playing Sivir, Dequan. So they share a lot of strategies together. They see each other play all the time. They know what the other one does. Looks like we're having nothing too out of the ordinary from Dequan's Dance Grooves so far. What's being placed down here?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So both teams know that we got some activity around Dragon and in that river. Jolly Llamas was able to get into the river side pretty well, but Dequan's Dance Grooves was able to ward that pretty nicely too. And if you notice, the Jolly Llamas are already being really offensive with their wards. You notice these pass the river. Just pay attention to that. The Jolly Llamas are extremely proficient in being offensive with their wards. They will just throw those wards into the enemy jungle. They will probably throw more wards into the enemy territory more than they will in their own. And that's how they roll. They like to know what exactly the other team is doing in their own jungle. They like to see if they're taking the buffs. They're going to be very aggressive in that sense. So we've got Pantheon in the middle. It's Captain Planet. It's Ari go top here with Malphite? It looks like it. Alright. Interesting. Looks like our mid laner traded with the top laner. Now that might have something to do with the fact that Malphite is a rock and not a tree, and he's up on top. Not quite sure though. Whoa! Dang! That pressure. First blood goes to the Jolly Llamas. Get some takedown there. I was actually looking at the chat. Whoa! 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 That was close. Pantheon able to teleport out of there right before a whirlwind. Connor took him out to back to spawn. We still have Ari on top. So anyway, what I was saying was I was reading some of the comments when that first fight broke out for First Blood. So anyway, you guys saw it. Now the poke potential on this top matchup is definitely going to be on the side of Ari. She's got more things to throw out there. Malphite's got his Q. But he's going to... Here we go. He's got both his spells. That taunt. Good. Flash out of there for me. So they burned a flash out of all that. Definitely worth. Pantheon and mid hurt right now. Captain Plan is really taking it to it, looks like. He's, well, there we go. He just hit through. I was going to say, was doubling his levels, but he was able to stick around and Jolly Llama's getting that first blood. Gives them about half a grand gold lead here, as we're seeing. We also take a look at just their farm down at the bottom. Tell Caliber or Chad, he's fresh. Support his ADC, he's not really taking any minions. That shield working. That's gonna be enough. That ignite, there it is. Kill going to Fizz though, because of the damage time for sure that he had just because he's Fizz. So that's good because Fizz can get that. Flash and flash. Not like he is. Oh. He's out of here. Rock. Not a tree. Keep my eye on Daquan over here playing a Sivir, because like I was saying before, he's really good at his spell shields. Now Graves, with his quick draw, with his buckshot. Whoa, nice hook right there. That was really good. Not able to capitalize a lot on it, but a little damage. He meant to go over the wall with that flash. Not quite there. That potion doing some work for him. It's going to be enough. Yeah. Pantheon not having the block ready for that last turret hit, which I really wish he did, but he already used it prior to that, so that's that looks like that was a 1-for-1 right there. But as I was saying, Graves is very bursty. Nice, see there? That's exactly what I was getting to. The spell shield. Thresh, more predictable with his hook. He's got that cast time. When it comes to cast times with Graves, he's got smart if assuming what Daquan is going to do is as soon as he sees Graves dash forward with that quick draw, I wouldn't be surprised to see him just put on a spell shield right away just to suck up that Q's or whatever it will come out. But we'll have to see how he deals with that. Either way, it's going to be a little harder. Say if General Porkins was playing something like Caitlyn, those longer cast times, or you see the tumble coming. I think the spell shield would block that adds to basic attack. So we'll have to think about that. Fizz coming in, jumping out. Stun. Just exchanging some damage. We got some jungle work. Already got the help. Will that charm land? No, it does not land. Yeah, we double here. One, and will we get two? I enter some true damage on the way back to that. Nice ult for that escape. Defensive ult. A little bit of offensive too. He was able to get away. Good thing he had the level 6. Before that, he had just hit level 6, so if he hadn't had that, he might have been in some trouble. Corn lacking the ult though. Let's see how far away is he. You don't get to see him. There you go.
Back off.
Gone behind in farm against General Porkins by roughly 20. So General Porkins able to get not only the gold lead but the level lead because of that. And so he had his chance to have that window of having ult. It would have been cool to see him capitalize on that, but you know, it's fine. They both gets under the turret, that's okay. Take those turret shots, and he goes. Not a lot you can do there when a big ol' ugly furry starts laughing at you and scratching your face off. You just kind of sit there and take it like a man or a little girl. It's bears. It's up to you. It's your life. You can live it. Spawn over here alone on bottom. He's gonna have to fend off. Although General Porkins is recalling, so that's a good thing in the sense that he'll be free to lane, but bad because General Porkins is out to spend his money now. Let's see what he gets. Pinging down, a lot of pinging going on here at Dragon. I'm sure they're just asking for wards there. We don't have any wards so far in the Fresh pulling out that lantern to do an offensive lantern, asking Fizz to grab that, but that placement was a little off. Fizz would have had to run a kind of an odd way to be able to catch that lantern, because that didn't quite work out. That flash was burned in the process though. We're coming in, we're gonna see, here it is, scratches to the girl. They got, already able to, this is what I'm talking about. So ult coming in, Pantheon, right inside, take down that Warwick, the big bad wolf. And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to the ults. Very good ults. Definitely, again, going down here, not sure what happened like that. Malphite. He should be okay. He's got that turret. Ari does not have a lot of health. If they're going to try and do this, Pantheon has to do an aggro turret as such. But they don't have any means to do anything, so it should be fine for now. He's not placed to destroy it. Not sure how far off that was. Here we go, we see another. Oh, that was taken care of. I was gonna say another ward down. Things happen fast in League, eh? Faster than you can speak it. I don't know how those professionals yell at the top of their lungs. I mean, if you want me to yell, you can there. For it, sorry. lot more wards appearing now next to Dragon because we're getting to that point at the levels, kind of like level 7 is that benchmark. See wards appear as they're getting prepared and strong enough to be able to take that Dragon. Just as soon as they're able to get a dominating kill, like pick off 1 or 2, we'll see who someone's going to get Dragon, or if they're confident enough to set that position. Just go right under the nose. Nice hook here. Someone trying to save that ult going down. Trapping Annie. Annie having a hard time. Annie is now 0 for 3. With that, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Dragon. And there we go. Dance Grooves, they see this with that ward, but how much can they really do about it? We got 4 people in here. Ram is screwing around. He wants to do something about it. So he's just going to go Powerball. Top turret down. Which is, congrats to Ari up there. I mean, you're playing against a, you're playing against the Malphite, not the Maokai, so I mean, would the outcome on top be different? Definitely. Would it be very different? I don't know. I don't know. The world will never know. This is one of those mysteries of life. We see the ADC, CS, excuse me, we got General Porkins still ahead by 20. So despite those kills going on with the Annie and Jolly Llamas to zone them out better, even though Sivir is down by 20, he's been able to stay in that window just 20 consistently, so good for him. He's going to have to do something else though if he wants to catch up. Got Warwick hanging around up here. That blue, but Ari already took it. Let's see what happens down here. Flash out. Going down again. There's another Panther ult. Flashing out. Will it be enough? The heal goes off and Playful Trickster. Yes, you can. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, Rammus made the best out of that he could have right there. As soon as I saw that Malphite flash in with nothing to speak of as far as health is concerned, I thought, Rammus, all you got to do is turn around and literally just sneeze or cough on that Malphite and he will crumble to dust. That's exactly what he did. Cost him his life. No. Lots of action going on. Top and bottom. Is that set? Is that Jen set? Graves. It's not options. Sorry. Bottom lane hasn't been doing too well, but this is their opportunity to really just pay back. They're able to take that turret before Jolly Llamas was able to, just because of how, I mean, it's an ironic thing because Jolly Llamas came out on top in that last fight. They were able to recall, but the other team, Dance Groups, Death Turret, back into the turret first. How long will Dance Groups go back to the bottom? I don't know. But at least they were able to take theirs. If they play it defensively, just kind of draw things out. They can do well. They have no reason to push super hard towards that turret. They can just kind of take a breather knowing that they got that turret down. And the pressure isn't on to knock that down. Can't be too lax though. They are still behind in gold. They're still behind in minion kills. So back off on your lane and you just allow your own turret to kill your minions, you're going to continue to fall behind on the CS. So it's a give and take in that matter. Malphite, we call it. Drilling, whatever you want to call that. Pink Ward's going down. We're not yet at that phase where we're seeing Jolly Llamas being real offensive with their wards in the enemy jungle. I'm sure we'll see more of that once they hit like level 12 to 13 and the lane phase. The lane phase is ending at this point, but I mean once it's past, I'm sure we'll see. Ari doing some charms and deciding she doesn't want to do that anymore. Turning around, turret. We got all 5 in mid. Are we gonna get all 5 for the answers? Yeah, they're all on their way. We're gonna see potentially our first 5v5 team fight should one initiate it. Malphite has his ult up. As a matter of fact, I think everybody except Sivir has their ults up. Sivir's is supposed to come in, so if I was Dance Groups, actually they've got 4 here. Either way, Sivir's ult should be up for any engagement at this point, so I thought maybe we were going to see something with that Rammus, but they're just playing the dancing game at this point. Good job, Sivir. Graves saying you're slacking on your jungle. I'm going to take these raids. Just kidding, he's not really saying that. Ari can't dash away from his ult on top of her. That just is not how the game works. Okay. Not bad. We got a 1-for-1 in that exchange. Not too bad. So Jolly Llamas still in our lead when it comes to kills. They've now got a 3k roughly gold lead as well. However, let's look at objectives for a second. 3 turrets for dance groups. So, I mean, who's ahead in this sense? I think that's relative. That's up to you to decide. You've got the Jolly Llamas who are out muscling dance groups and out farming out everything. However,
team's turret has been destroyed.
Well, never mind, lady. She just told me. We got 1 turret down now. Dance groups. So either way, they're still ahead in objectives if they can do that. However, they can't fight this, but they can't let it go either. They want to do something, they just don't know what to do. They know if they all jump in there, Jolly Llamas can take that. However, this. Ram is coming in all alone. Ari jumping in right after the smite and the kill went down on Dragon, which was a bad time to jump in there. You've got nothing to fight over now, you're just gonna die. This is Jolly Llamas really know how to fight someone under their feet, not a turret dive. They're really well at exchanging turret hits. They can, I'm trying to remember against the game. Who did they play? It might have been Teach Me Senpai. It was somebody where they were playing and they were able to, 2 of them were able to turret dive, like 2 enemy players right underneath their turret, get the kills, and get out without any casualties on their end. It's pretty scary. So even when you see Dequan's dance groups, when you see Dequan's dance groups, underneath their own turret, you can only feel so safe against Jolly Llamas, really, because they really know how to coordinate, they know how to, they're like a pack of wolves. No one should go through it. You know, wasn't sure what to make of that mecha skin in regards to those fists that he gets out with Malphite. I didn't quite like it when I first got it, but it's grown on me. I kind of like the big spike fists. Dance Groove still ahead in objectives. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. However, Ari's still taking damage. Will that? Oh my gosh. Nice job for Fizz. I mean, that looked good on Ari's part. It looked good, but it just wasn't paying off. She was able to dodge the ult, dodge the Playful Trickster, but she was still taking damage from his Q and his other abilities, and it wasn't paying off.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Good job to Captain Planet, able to just dodge that boomerang or on its way back to that. Definitely would have knocked him out of there. Thresh showing mourning the loss of his pink ward here. General Porkin still pulling ahead in his CS lead over Sivir, as we see here. If we look at the builds too, Porkins, I mean that's pretty scary. He's starting to pick up some attack speed now. He's got the armor pen, he's got the crit. Add some attack speed into that mix, and it gets pretty sick nasty. Graves is that was 4 basic attacks. Sorry. That pulls the kill score to 10. The Jolly Llamas, they are jolly, they're llamas. As they take down this turret, and with that, equal turret objectives. So, the team has knocked down 3 turrets. That's going to change. They're going to knock this out. Like Godzilla and Tokyo. Here comes.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
This is where I expect to see a lot of offensive. I expect them to start just barfing wards into the enemy jungle. We already see 1 pink laid down too. See, there they go. There they are, right here. This is what I'm talking about. And even more. There's 2 here. Ari in trouble again. Her ult is almost off cooldown. Her ult just came off cooldown. That's depressing. She had just literally 2 more seconds. She would have been able to dash out of that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. See you, man. We got a stun to a flash to that hook! Oh wow! That hook. I was expecting that hook. Rock coming in, finish it off. Not tree. I really do wonder what top would have been like if we had Mountain Guy. So we got a lot of pings going on here at the Nexus.
Has been destroyed.
I think that's the Dance Grooves saying, hey, the turrets are Quan doing nice and good as Sivir taking off that turret at the bottom of that calling right before Fizz caught up. Good job, Quan. Trying to keep it equal in objectives. This is another dragon down. Joe Long's being able to take all the dragons. Sorry. got the CS lead, however, Silver where she can to stay consistent. It's still not going to be good enough for John. He's been alive longer. He hasn't died as much. He hasn't died at all. Whereas Sivir has, and so that's given him more farm time. He's oh my gosh, baby. I'm gonna say, you know what? We're taking that. Oh my gosh. It's like the FBI like storming into a drug house or something. I don't know what that was. They saw them all there. They had a ward there. They said, you know what? We're sick of this. Let's get out of here. And with that, they're going over to take this Baron. Malphite, Warwick, stalking this Baron. They want to go. Are we going to see some flashes? Are we going to see some ignites? What's it going to be? We're going to see an ult. We're going to see an ult. We're going to see the ult. There it is. Not good enough. Not worth.
Blue team's inhibitors respond soon.
Not worth. Oh my goodness.
Shut down.
This be the beginning of D1's dance groups. Come back on. No, they're basically covering this. And that next is something weird with that mini man. If someone knows how to correct that, let me know. Well, you guys get to see everything. That's not bad. No. Ari trying to make something good with their dashes. Fizz does not care. Captain Planet, the hero, does not care about Ari's jukes. He will take Ari's promotion down to 0. Seeing more offensive warding. As you can look at the other sides, by the other side. Jolly Longs. Look at their side of the jungle. Their side of the map. There's no wars on that side. I think that's partially because Dance Grooves just hasn't been on that side of the map very much. Can't pick the fight. I don't think we should have picked that. He saw the whole picture, but he just jumped in. A lot of his teammates around. One of his teammates went down. I know I've complimented him on his ult. His ults are good, but I don't know about those jumping steals. Getting a nice spell shield off. Nice charm too. Taking his mouth, right? There's Captain Planet. Doesn't have a lot of health. What did I just say? He does not have a lot of health.
Turret has been destroyed.
To speak of here. Graves going to town. General Porkins. What's going on? This is the camera. There, maybe a little too much to finish off that. Nice flash, nice flash. Either way, whatever gets the job done. An ult to finish off the Rammus, flashing over the wall, running through the jungle now. And they've got it so warded, knows exactly where to go, where there's not people. And Pantheon is just left. Will they have... I was going to say, will we have another FDI next? No, it's not on this match. That was crazy. I'm still laughing over that. That was just... oh gosh. I'll never get over that. That was... that was funny. I'm gonna have to think of more analogies of what that was like. I mean... I was like... that was funny. That was definitely my highlight. My spotlight. If I could get one to this game. I don't know. Dance Grooves, I don't know if they can dance their way out of this one. This is a little much. Nice ward there, Rammus. Good job. Get a pat on your spike attack. That's just nice. Chest of gold there. That's all the gold he's earned in this game with his 13 assists, 4 kills by the way. How's Annie doing? Annie has stopped dying as much. She was 0-3 a while ago. Since then, has only died twice. So, you know, good for her. She's other two deaths have been more appropriate deaths, I'd say, in those large team fights, where it's inevitable someone's gonna die. But she's still done her part in the middle of those team fights. Got some good stuns off. Quan with Sivir just broke 200 CS. General Porkins, though, is looking to leave the 200 range now. Just a few seconds. So he has now got a solid 100 CS lead over Quan, and that's just, I think, going to continue to increase as this game goes on, as well with everyone's gold for that matter. If we click on, whoop, there we go. Let's try that again. Again, that was bad positioning on Pantheon, I feel. Could have, they don't have any over there, but you gotta know that if you don't see the enemy on top lane, they're not on bottom lane, they're not on mid lane, and you don't see them at all. It's just river, you gotta solve the rest of the team might be behind that one person. What was I saying with the gold? Oh yeah, if you look at the gold and how much they've accumulated over this game. It's all the Jolly Llamas in the double digits, and so all in double digit range. On stance range, 9,000, 8,000 range there too. That's another dragon kill for Jolly Llamas. I don't think, I mean, Dance Grooves, they were able to get a Baron. They haven't been able to get a dragon. We're going to see Dance Grooves chilling in the jungle, and I'm not sure what this Panther's waiting for over here. Waiting for that red. There it is. He might be a little afraid to take it though. I guess he doesn't want the red. Alright, so peace out, red. We've got an Ari to be with. Jolly Llama's going for that Baron now. He's sort of pinging around it. Baron's not there. Never mind. But he will be in about 30 seconds. So they're warding up. They're casing the joint. They are the drug dealers. Gonna chill in this bush for now, the dot bush. Baron up in about 5 seconds now. We're gonna see a fight for it. I doubt it. In the meantime, we've got Dance Grooves. Will they go all the way because they're distracted by Baron? No. Dequan choosing to recall.
Purple team has slain.
So does Annie. It's a shame that we might have been able to see him take out a turret there. It's debatable. Ramus was taken. He's not invincible. Warwick sporting both buffs at this point. Purple, blue, red. He's got it all. I want to be Dance Grooves. Access. Watching Dance Grooves. Oh, deaths. Alright, so first game goes to Jolly Llamas. Very convincing win there on their side. And this continuation button. Ooh.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Alright, let's take a look at some of these while I wait to get a link to get into our next tournament here. Okay. Having a hard time with this trackpad trying to, oh come on. Trying to copy and paste this link here so we can get in the next game. There it goes. Let's just look at some stats though for some laughs and giggles, right? Damage dealt. Damage dealt, please. Okay, come on. Wow. Ari doing max damage. Really good there. But in the end, you know, this is, come on. This is a lot of where it's been at. All right, let's get into the next game. Tournament code. Got the password because we're the cool kids. And I will be right back. Okay. I'm not sure where all the players are. There's going to be just a it's going to be a small break in this stream. It'll come right back, don't worry.